Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to be reviewing the 2019 ATST Raider. This is set number 75254. It retails for $50 with 540 pieces, which is a pretty good price in my opinion. This set also comes with 4 minifigs. You get the Mandalorian, Cara Doon, and 2 platooning Raiders. I hope that's how you pronounce them. It's a really weird name. But yeah, so 4 pretty nice minifigures. But without further ado, let's get right into the review. Our first minifigure is the Mandalorian, and he is a very, very cool minifigure. He has some incredible printing on his torso and on his legs. You can see some of the Beskar behind him, the dirty Beskar. And yes, this is actually technically inaccurate. He should have the new kind of good-looking Beskar like he does in the episode. I think it's episode 4. But, you know, it still looks great. Now we have a accurate Mandalorian, but for the time, it still looks really, really cool. Like I said, really, really great printing on his torso and the legs. He even comes with a blaster, which is actually a really, really cool one. It's a pistol with a lightsaber piece and like a hook kind of piece. And it looks pretty accurate. I kind of like it. No arm printing, which is, you know, a little annoying considering how much, you know, he has. He has all those gadgets on his arms. But, you know, I guess it's okay. Then turning around, we have a cape. And this is a bit of a different cape. It's a little bit thinner, but it still looks pretty cool. It's a bit of a hard cape. But if we lift it up, we can see some more printing, which Lego always does. I don't get why they do it because there's a cape. But it still looks incredible. You can see some printing all over. It looks really, really nice. Then we put this back down and we turn it back around. And you can see, obviously, he has, you know, the classic Mandalorian helmet, which looks really, really nice in this like dark metal gray. And if you pick it up, you'll see there's no face. It's just a black face, which is, you know, quite annoying because we know who he is. We've seen his face, but, you know, I kind of get it, especially at the time because the show hadn't really released and, you know, they didn't really want to spoil anything. But, you know, now we all know who he is, so they should just make a face for him. It's kind of annoying that it's blackface, but, you know, other than that, it's a really, really nice minifigure. Our next minifigure is Cara Doon, and she is also a very nice minifigure. And I actually didn't really like her when I first saw the set, but now that I have it in person and everything, I think she looks really, really nice. So, just like the Mandalorian, she has some great printing on her torso and the legs. You can just see it's really, really well done. She also comes with a blaster, but this time it's a little bit different. It's just the long blaster and a little lightsaber piece at the end, which is also a very, very nice little blaster. No arm printing because I'm pretty sure she doesn't have sleeves in the show. I can't remember. I haven't seen in a while, but you know, I don't really care much. Then at the back, we even have some more printing. You can see just, you know, a little bit of extra printing for the back. It's always nice when they add that. And then if we turn it back around, you can see she has a kind of nice, it's pretty accurate face. And if we turn it around, you'll see she has another face, which is a bit happier, which I kind of like. Both faces are pretty good. They're both pretty accurate. Now the hair, I don't love the hair. I don't love the hair piece, but I guess it is kind of accurate. So, you know, she's a very nice minifigure, but I just don't love the hair piece. But other than that, she's really, really nice. Our next minifigure is the first out of 2 platooning Raiders, and he looks really, really good. He has some leg printing, which kind of looks like he's wearing some kind of a cape or something, or like a dress or something, which looks really, really nice. He has tons of printing on his torso. Looks incredible. His face also really, really nice. Looks like he's a bit of a dog or like a pig. It's kind of funny, but I kind of like it. He comes with 2 blasters, no arm printing. This really, really nice shoulder piece. It looks really, 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 really cool. Love it. Then you can see even some printing on the back of the torso. And then, you know, there's no face on the back, but, you know, I guess it kind of makes sense. You don't really need it, but still, minifigure looks great. Really, really like it, and I'm really glad they added it to the set. Our last minifigure is the second Platooning guard, and he's actually pretty similar to the other one. He has the same leg printing, which still looks really nice, and I'm pretty sure that's the same head mold. I'm not entirely sure. It could be slightly different, but it still looks the same. I still really, really like it. Then his torso printing is kind of similar. It's just, you know, they flip some things around, but it still looks really, really nice. Tons of it. He also comes with a blaster, which is just a regular blaster with a lightsaber hilt at the end. So it looks pretty cool. No arm printing, a little bit of back printing. Of course, no back head printing because you just totally see it. And then he's also wearing some kind of neck guard kind of thing, which looks pretty cool. Just makes him look but like heavier, bigger. So pretty nice minifigure. But it's basically just the other minifigure, just with a new torso and a neck piece. So still a pretty cool minifigure. Alright, so here we have the ATST Raider, and it is a very, very cool build. It looks really, really cool, and it's actually pretty similar to the 2016 ATST, which released just 3 years before this one. But you know, this one does have, they did change it up. So let's just start down on the feet here. You can see it's just this pretty simple build for the feet, but they do hold like the set. It's not going to fall over too easily. Then we just have some kind of joints and things going up the legs, some stickers. Now, there are a lot of stickers on the set. I think you have 1 or 2 on the feet, and then we have going up here, it's like another 3 or 4. It's just a lot of stickers, but they do make it look really, really cool. Then going up here, just some nice detailing and greebling all over. It looks really, really cool. Even some more stickers on the neck over there. You can kind of see some stickers over there. And right here we have the joints of the legs, which do move. You can move the legs a little bit. That's kind of like really the only joint. You can't move anything down here. You can move it, or maybe not. Sorry, you can. So basically, you can only move it here. I thought you can move it here, but I guess you can. So, you know, it's a little annoying that you can't really get any more posability, but it does make it a better build. That way, it won't fall over. It won't. You know, nothing's gonna happen. So when you just move this, you know, like it's a little annoying that you can't pose it anymore, but you know, it's still pretty nice. Then moving up to the head, we have a very, very nice build. It's nice and strong. It's not gonna like fall off or anything. You know, you could just pull it off, but it's a little hard to do. And so starting from the outside, we have some lasers or something on the outside. We have one over here. We have 2 in the front, which look really, really cool. And then we have another one on the other side. Unfortunately, this one isn't very good build because it really just comes off that easily. There's just a small little piece in there that holds it on. So it doesn't do a very good job of that, but it still looks really, really cool. I really like it. And then moving on, we have some spring-loaded shooters in the front here. And if I turn this thing around, you will find a few more playabilities. You can twist this little knob, and you can twist the head, which is pretty cool. You can twist it about 90 degrees to each side, so about 180 degrees in total, which is pretty cool, but I would just do it with my hand. It's way easier, and it's not as annoying. And then we also have the spring-loaded shooters. If you push in on these little cones, it will just shoot off, and you have 2 of them. They just shoot off the spring-loaded shooters, which is pretty cool. I kind of like the playability. We also have some kind of air fans back there, you can see. And of course, another sticker. And then actually moving into the build, you can pick this bar up, and you can't lower this down, which is a little annoying, but I still think there's enough space in here. So what you can do is you can take your minifigures, and unfortunately there's no place to put their weapons. You're just going to have to put them aside or have them hold them in the build. What you can do is you can just stick them down in there, and they can just sit right like that. There's a little control panel there. It looks really nice. Of course, that is a sticker, you know, why not? And then they did give you a little kind of jumper plate there to put a blaster, but you know, there's only one of them. It's not really going to help. But then a cool play feature that I really, really like is if you close this, you can actually open a hatch at the top, right here. Just open this up, and here you can stick your other minifigure. Like this. There are handles there that you can just hold on to, and you can just, as if he's standing, pick the camera up. So you can see it looks like he's kind of standing out of there. It looks really, really cool. I really like that feature. It doesn't, you know, take away from the build. It looks really, really cool. And see, when you close it, you don't even notice that it's there. So really, really cool. Really, really great build. And although it does have a few flaws, I think it's still a really, really cool set, and I definitely think you should get it. But not too much about this now. Let's just go right into the outro. Alright, so all in all, I think this is a pretty cool set. You get 4 minifigs for $50 and 540 pieces. I think that is a great price. Now the set is retiring, or should be retiring, at the end of this year, so about December of 2021. So you might want to pick this up, and usually it's going to go on for sale for about $40. That's usually what it goes for on Amazon. I see that a lot. So I would definitely pick it up if you do like the Mandalorian, of course. And so yeah, so I think this is a great set. I'm really happy I got it. I didn't actually like it in the beginning, but now that I have it, I'm really happy I do. So if you really want it, pick it up, because it's gonna, it's gonna retire, and then it's probably, I would assume it's gonna go up in price. So I would go pick it up right now. Usually, like I said, you'll find them on sale. But yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe so you don't miss out on any future reviews or content, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.